Hello everyone, this is Colin on the ASCA League channel, and here we are for the Copperhead Amateur Series. We're here at race 8, and we're at Salem for the night race, and this is night qualifying. As we see drivers lining on pit road to get set for this qualifying session. Looking down the field, we have 24 cars trying to make the race, 23 actually, attempting to make the field. As we see, we have our first driver coming out. This is Michael Krister driving the 77 for this week. Driving for Jones Motorsports. Jones Motorsports is actually rumored to be picking up a sponsor, so this may be the last time we see them in an unsponsored ride. In front of him, James Richardson in the Walmart Ford, trying to make another race for that 6 team. Robert Harris in the 88 coming out. Max Stein was actually the first one to leave his pit box. A Double T Motorsports car. As you see up on the top right, as always, that is the standings currently. So far, no one's on the board. Max Stein is now in the 25 car, running a 17.128. Currently, he is still at the top of the board. Mackenzie Rustin, though, in the iRacing Dodge, going to try to come around and beat that lap. Mackenzie will be in this ride for much of the rest of the season. See what Mackenzie can do. Mackenzie a 5th on the board right now. Carson Bowers back with Time Warner Cable on the car. Bowers has been rumored to be stepping up to the Pennzoil Pro Series, either there at Malley Motorsports, or he will do another full-time competition ride in this 23 car, except this time for Chase next season. Depends on if Malley Motorsports thinks he's good enough, or if he gets picked up by another team in the Pennzoil Pro Series. James Richardson back there on the 6 car. No word on where he is going next year, but most likely he will continue to field Copperhead Amateur Series cars. Michael Krister in the 77 car, just trying to get back into a Pennzoil Pro Series ride after losing his last season. The 63 car of Tanya Breyer here. This team has had a lot of bad luck recently. The 63 has barely even qualified for a race. Hopefully Tanya can get a good solid run out of this one and maybe get her way into the top 10. Remember, the top 10 is the 10 that advance into the race. We already have 18 locked in every week. However, 10 in these qualifying races get locked in afterwards. Here's Kevin Ulrich trying to make a race for Hoffman Motorsports in the 90 car. John Arndt trying to turn his season around in this 05 car. Arndt rumored to be coming back and with his own team next season. He has actually officially left Sharkbite Racing. This is more of a subdivision car, but he actually basically just split up from Sharkbite Motorsports, and he took some crew members from their team as well as cars and equipment. So you can't really call it a complete split when they're running the exact same materials as Sharkbite Motorsports, just not under the name. The name is now Arndt Motorsports. It's a prototype for now, but maybe we'll see some speed out of the 05, but for now, currently nothing going for that 05 team as he is not on the board. Actually just jumped in with an 8th place. Not too bad. As you see, our top time is still held by Max Stein, but he has moved his time up to 16.494. Looking at the 5, Cam Gatto, looks like he's coming in, maybe to put some more tires on. Still have 6 minutes left in this qualifying session. Try to do everything you can to get the best you can from this qualifying run. We see this is Andrew Jordan, the 92 car, the Go Racing car. A lot of the old Pennzoil Pro Series drivers that did not find a ride are getting shoved in this car, and Andrew Jordan trying to show that he is a worthy contender to race every week in the Pennzoil Pro Series, but currently right now he's holding up quite a few drivers. The first one, Eston Pekar, another Pennzoil Pro Series driver that got left out of Old Spice Racing, one of the top teams in the series, after not performing up to their standards. Carson Bowers coming out. Ooh, that was a close call there by the 23 car. Looks like Edison will come down to pit road. He is currently not inside the top 10, which is not what he wants to see. You see Julio Cesar. This has been one of our more consistent drivers in this qualifying races. The 44 car has always been one to contend to make the final race, and the 44 car currently is not in right now, but maybe in these last 5 minutes he can pull something off. Aiden Thomas teaming up James Richardson at Richardson Racing. trying to make another race. Chase Marks, the 19. I believe he started last week. However, he did not make the actual race. He started qualifying. I'm trying to make the show though in this underfunded 19 team. Using cars from the Hoffman Motorsports camp, trying to get things done. But currently they are just a small team trying to make their way in a big pond. The 25 car you see was on top. However, you see he has moved down to third. Both Samantha Jones and Kevin Ulrich have moved up in front of him. However, Stein continues to improve his lap time. Here's actually the second place driver right behind Samantha Jones, all alone, and that's probably what helped her lap time. Samantha's been actually surprisingly consistent. The 52 team was not expected to be one of the quickest out on the track, but the Speedco Dodge has been making some races, also making some enemies, as he has actually been put on probation. But other than that, nothing more. You see Cam Goddard in the 5, Tanya Breyer. This is Ryan Shelton, one of the remaining Sharkbite Motorsports cars. In fact, the only part-time Sharkbite Motorsports car left. The 24 team has been rumored to be shutting down though after the season. No word on whether the 71 team will be going anywhere, but the 24 car probably won't be back as ProView is leaving as their only sponsor, so it would make sense to shut down the team. Here's Eric Monaco, the 98 car, a new entry for Rickwood Racing. I believe we saw Jake Rogers last week try to make the race, and he did not make it. This week it is Eric Monaco. This will be a one-time deal, though, because Eric will be going over to Red Stallion Racing to compete in the number 17 car. So, looking to see Eric maybe become one of the developmental drivers for Red Stallion Racing in the future. Membrilla, one of the stars of the early part of the season, has kind of fallen off, but still, I believe, is a very good driver. And at least we could probably see him in a top-notch Copperhead Amateur Series ride next season. This is the Zero car. Happy Kindness Racing, a new team in the series, and they are running the Zero and the Double Zero. Owned by Allison and AJ Davidson after they lost the rights to their team, Davidson Motorsports, after they sold it to Tyler Vincent. Vincent Motorsports is now the name of the team. But the Zero car and the Double Zero are just what's left. They've taken a few cars from Vincent Motorsports, and they have tried to make use of them, but they have not had any speed whatsoever all week, and we see because they are not on the chart. Anyways, here's AJ Bain, another active sponsorship car, one of the latecomers into the series, trying to make his first race. Ben Gerhardt, unsponsored, but definitely has some sponsorship backing. One of the Vincent Motorsports cars that we were just talking about, the 28, the 52 car, he's on top of the board, almost at least. Those two cars are from the Vincent Motorsports stable, as well as Mackenzie Rustin, the 29 car, so they have 3 trying to be entered in this race. And we're back at Michael Christo in the 77 car. So I believe that's it. Here is your race leader. Or just was. Tanya Breyer on top of the board with an astonishing lap. A 16.413. We're going to go check her out soon. But Kevin Ulrich, one of the surprises to see drop out of the top series after he couldn't find a ride. However, you see he has found home at Hoffman Motorsports with sponsor Ford after they left Smart Motorsports. The 90 car looks like he'll be making another start in this series. And where is Tanya Breyer? We're at the back of this field, interestingly enough. I believe, though, she probably was not at the back of it when she made the lap. She probably caught them with that very quick lap. It looks like Tanya will most definitely make the race. As we look down the list, Kevin Ulrich, Samantha Jones, Max Stein, Cam Gadu, Michael Christo in the 77 car. That would be their first start at a race other than the Super Speedway. 88 of Robert Harrison, Carson Ballard, Ryan Shelton. A very nice story for them. But how about Chase Marks in the 19? You see him right up here. He has a pretty quick lap on the board with 30 seconds left. And you see down the list, Aiden Milliken, John Arndt, and Aiden Thomas. They are looking to find their way in. Surprise, Julio Caesar is not even close, as well as Edison Padkar. And other drivers down the board. You see the 55 car. Not a good day for him. But we are just about to close out qualifying as the session comes to a close. The 19 car. Can he make it in the field? And can the 63 hold on to the top spot? And practice is unofficially over. The drivers will make their last lap here. So as we see the cars come across the line, I believe we won't see any more changes. I believe we are good, and now 2, 1, and I think we are done. Yes, complete, and that is your 10 drivers moving on to the final show. And talk about a good story for the number 19 and the 24, both making another, well, Ryan Shelton making a second start, I believe. Marks, though, making his first. So, for team owners, that's pretty impressive to see a driver in an underfunded team like that make the show. So, great job by the 19 car. And you see, the cars down the list. Eric Monaco will not make his first start. AJ Davidson in the new team will not make his new start. Andrew Jordan will not make his first attempt at a start. And anyways, that is your top 10 going into Salem. So anyways, thank you for watching. This has been Race 8 qualifying. The featured event will come in the next few days. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the race.